we undertook a serious audit, HR audit, in the last 2 months. And actually, we sought the help of the Directorate of Personnel Management to help us in doing that audit. I did not do it myself. I did not require my staff to do it. I rather sought professional help from the DPM. What the DPM audit brought to book, or brought to the fore, is quite surprising, to say the least. For instance, we found over 180 people employed as directors, deputy director and assistant directors. Only 44 of them hold the appropriate requirements in terms of documentation, such as requirements for degrees. The other 136 persons, in the name of directors, deputy directors, and assistant directors, do not hold degrees, and that's a requirement in law. We found about close to 100 people employed as drivers, and we only have about, say, 11 or 12 or so vehicles on the streets or up and running. Much more interesting was the fact that we found 3,500 or close to 3,500 people employed, or rather not employed, but rather recorded to earn salaries, both in the IBPD and in Excel. 3,500 of them, or close to that, without having passed any due process regarding employment. Now, where you find 3,500 or close to that, with no any request by any department, with no any budget, with no any request to the board, with no any advert by the board, with no any short listing, and with no any appointment, no documents in the files, then, the only thing is to find them in the payroll, surely that is fraud. That is not employment. It is a completely abused payroll system, which therefore cannot be sustained. So, given those grim circumstances, what me and my system, or my government, is doing rather, is we are not going to sack anybody, because we are a law-abiding people. What we did is, again, in line with the recommendations of the DPM, we formed a professional committee and gazetted the same, so that the committee will be seated here in the head office. We want all persons, or any person who feels or who feels aggrieved, or who is aggrieved rather, and who have been called to attend, come and attend. Bring what you have. Come and show us that you have been appropriately, employed. Come and show us that actually you have been regularly employed. Come with your documents. Come and show us how you entered the payroll. So that if indeed you have a genuine case, that you are there rightfully in the payroll, that you have passed through an interview, that you have passed through some short listing, that you have presented your documents at that time, then obviously we will look at the committee will look at your case, and if there's any genuine case, then of course you have no reason to worry. But the many who are making noise out there in the social media and running around the streets claiming that they have been unjustly sacked, we have not sacked anybody. We are asking you, as a responsible citizen, we are a responsible government. We are giving you an opportunity to come and present your case. Please come and present your case, so that we can know how you entered the payroll. Lakini kama wewe umeingia payroll kutoka kwa dirishani, hauna haja kufanya kelele mengi. We do not need that.